What's up, homies? Welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Portia here, and today I'm here with another mukbang. Again, I did not look that up to make sure I'm saying that right. I'm here to eat, y'all. I'm here to eat again on camera and talk about some exciting things happening in my life. Today, I'm doing a Mexican feast. If you guys watched the last mukbang we posted, it was me and Penny, and we had donuts. And we couldn't finish the donuts, and I said it's because we prefer salty food, and I suggested this. So I'm gonna link that here, one side or the other of the screen, so that you guys can watch that mukbang if you're interested. Today we are gonna have a Mexican feast. I'm so excited. It's actually been like a week of Mexican food here at the Holmes house. We actually posted a video not too many days ago making tacos. My mom and I made seafood tacos, so I'll also link that video if you're interested in watching how we did that. But today I'm gonna eat. I'm so excited. It's 3 o'clock. I haven't had nothing to eat. So it is time to eat. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make my drink. This is so funny because I've been watching a ton of mukbangs lately. And ASMRs will do that. And I've noticed that some of the mukbangers do that as well. So I've got my orange soda, Orange Crush. This is one of my favorite things to drink. Got some water here as well. Let's get into it. I'm gonna eat a little bit and then I'll talk a little bit. Today we have, all the fixings. So guacamole, sour cream, jalapeno, tomatoes. We also have some quesadillas that have chicken and cheese in them. We've got some chicken flautas. These are my favorite. We've got some chips, of course. We've got all the dips for the chips. We've got some just normal tomato salsa. We've got some queso, and we've got some creamy jalapeno. This is my favorite. I could literally drink it. Here we have some enchiladas, beef enchiladas, and I've got like a spicy queso on top. They call it Boom Boom, where I got it from. Boom Boom sauce on top. And then we've got bean and cheese nachos. So I'm gonna say my grace. Thank you, God, for this meal. God bless this meal. May it be only for my nourishment in Jesus' name. Amen. And we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna start over here. This Boom Boom sauce is actually, my mouth watering. Very spicy, but for whatever reason, creamy jalapeno helps tone it down a bit. I haven't had these in so long. I actually didn't used to like enchiladas because the tortilla is soft, but I'm here for it now. Let me get a little guac. Let's go back in, B. Try this again. When I did the donut mukbang with Penny, at the beginning, I really thought I was gonna be able to finish them because I was so hungry, and I only ate some of them. So I hesitate to say that I'm gonna finish this, but I think I might finish it. I may not finish all the chips, but the food, I just may. A chip. Put that in some cheese. Ooh, yum. Do that again. Penny had some chips and cheese before I came up here, and she was like basically just spooning the cheese and holding the chip in her hand but not eating it. I see why. It's delicious. All right. Going in with my quesadilla. I don't know how they get the chicken so tender, but wow. Put a little bit of sour and guac on there. I put jalapenos on here, but I might not need them because this has got some heat. What have y'all been up to? What are y'all eating this weekend? Me and LJ decided to start working out again this weekend because we've been doing the butt when it comes to our eating while we've been at home all day. And I don't intend to stop eating what I want, because I feel like I do it in moderation, but I do need to be more active. A bean and cheese. Let's put some salsa on here. They actually hooked us up with the salsa this time, so I have like double salsa downstairs and sauces, so more for later. Ooh, that's good. Some drink. Where should we go next? Let's go with flauta. Yum. Funny story about flautas. When I was pregnant with P, I worked at a different company, and across the street from the building there would be a Taco Cabana, which is like a pretty popular fast food Mexican Tex-Mex restaurant here in Texas. And oh, I was gonna go here with that one, but I guess I'm going here. Or I can go both. Oh yeah. There was one across the street from the building, Taco Cabana. So every day I would leave work starving, because when you're pregnant, obviously you're always hungry. I was. So I literally stopped there every day. It got to a point that I wouldn't tell LJ, because I would stop there, get me a pack of flautas. They have like a 3-pack. And eat them on the way home. Then I would body a whole meal when I got home. I was eating. All right, going back in here. So I let P try one for the first time earlier, because they ate before me. And she liked it. I think she's teething though, so she couldn't eat too much of it before it started hurting her teeth, but she was digging it. I was like, that's because I was eating them. Okay, I'm going here. I was eating them when you were in my belly, girl. All right, going back in here with the bean and cheese nacho. I'm just gonna bend this little bad boy into a cute little pocket. I think I'm gonna go guac. Ooh. I love guac, and like they kind of be like hoeing you a little bit with guacamole when you go get it from places. Like you could buy an avocado and make a whole batch of it for less than $1. But when you go places, they give you like a dollop, a little spoonful, or a place like Chipotle will charge you like $3 for a container. I'm like, are you kidding me? I could get like 6 avocados for $3. But I still buy it. They know what they're doing. And Chipotle isn't even real guacamole. It's just literally like avocado. Do y'all like Chipotle queso? I'm not there yet. I want to like it so bad, but not there. A few more bites and we'll talk about what you came to hear, or maybe you just came to watch me eat. Either way, I promised I would share, so I'm gonna do that. Put some queso on here. I'm gonna put some creamy jalapeno on here. And it already got the boom boom sauce on there. All right, get in here. When I eat soft Mexican food or like soft Tex-Mex food, I have to change the textures up. So if I eat something soft, like a bite of something soft, and I gotta bite something crunchy and like flip-flop between the two. Y'all do that? I can't just go soft, soft, soft back to back. All right. I think we're at a good point. Take a sip. As you can already tell from the title of this video, your girl got promoted. Oh my God, it still gives me chills when I say it out loud. It almost doesn't feel real. And it's so crazy to me because if you had told me 6 years ago when I was graduating college that I would be where I am today, I'd be like, no, you lying. But y'all, God has shown me so much favor. And to think when I graduated college, you know, this was my plan. I told myself when I graduated college, I wanted to be, actually I've been saying this since, my sister reminded me, I've been saying this since I was younger. Like, all I knew about what I wanted to do in my life is I wanted to be a businesswoman in cute heels and cute outfits, and I wanted to run stuff. I wanted to manage stuff and invest in people and grow people. That's all I knew though. I didn't know what industry, I didn't know what companies, I didn't know where, I didn't know how I was going to get there. Originally I was like, maybe I should pursue law. That I was like, negative, not for me anymore. So I literally graduated college and that was as far as my vision had taken me. So when I graduated college, I thought, oh, you know, I did well in school. I interned. There can be jobs lined up for me. Who sold me that story? I don't know. Because that was not the case. I tried to make these at home. They didn't come out as good. I think I need a deep fryer. I think I tried to pan fry them. So I graduated in December, and for almost 4 months I didn't have a job. So I don't say that. I didn't get hired at a company anywhere. So I waited tables. I moved back home, my mom's, my sister, and I just waited tables. And actually I wasn't like worried. I was just surprised. I expected it to look a little different. So I was just like, wow, like I don't have any jobs. It's not that easy. No, it's not that easy. For some, maybe it was not that easy for me. So I moved back home, and 2 weeks after I moved home, I got a job offer back here where we live now. So I had to move back. So funny. I told myself, oh, I'll do that for a year. Then I'll be qualified enough to get a job back at home, because that was the goal. I eventually wanted to move back home where my mom and my sisters were. And God had other plans. Took that first job, and I've been growing ever since. And it has been wild. Like, sometimes I get nervous, like, oh, am I qualified to do what I'm doing? And then I get in there, I do it, I'm confident about it, and I surprise myself. I'm just so glad I never doubted that God was in control, and He would put me where I needed to be. Fast forward 6 years, and I've been at my new job for almost 2 years. No, 2 years. It was 2 years in June. And I got promoted. I'm so grateful. And I've been like not really saying it or telling people. Like I told my mom, my sisters. That's it. because I didn't want to feel like I was gloating or not humble about it, because I recognize that God really has shown me favor in putting me where I am as quickly as he has. But then my mom sent me a video the other day that basically said, like, your gifts are meant to be shared with the world. And there's a line between bragging and then being humble, but like celebratory of yourself and what, you know, God set you up with and how you handled the blessings he gave you so that you could receive more blessings. And so walking around keeping them secret and not sharing those wins with the world does nothing for his message to the world. It doesn't allow the world to see the favor he places upon your life so that others can find him, just as I did. And I was like, oh my God, you're so right. So that helped me to get more comfortable with the thought of sharing it and not just like updating my LinkedIn and that being it, because that's what I was going to do. So I was like, okay, well, I want to do a mukbang, so I'll just share it there. And I am so excited and so proud. And like, in 6 years, like, God has changed my life and he's set my family up for success in the most beautiful ways. And like, I told myself by 30, I wanted to be making at least 6 figures. I wanted to own a home. I wanted to have a family. And God did that in less time than I asked. I was just like, I'm still shocked. Like, when me and Elder are sitting down sometimes having conversation, we're talking about investing and property and like our savings and our 401s. And I'm just like, is this real life? Like, am I real life like an adult? Like a successful adult? I don't think I ever doubted I would be, but you want it so bad, but I don't think you really expect it like you should. It happens, y'all. It has happened for me, and I am so grateful. So now I'm at a point where I'm like ready to pay it forward, because I feel like God has just been so abundantly good to me. So I make every attempt to like share what I've learned, my recommendations, my thoughts. I make time for people. Like, I often have like college kids reaching out to me, like asking me for advice, and I do my best to make the time to talk to them, because if somebody had done that for me, I think it would have helped me, you know, in the times where my faith got a little shaky. And then I think about the instances where people did take the time to do that for me, and that's probably a lot of the reason why I am where I am now. And I'm just like, God, use me to help others believe that this could happen for them too. And like, I don't come from money, although my family did the damn thing with me. Because up until I was an adult able to understand what coming from money even looks like, you couldn't have told me that I don't come from money. I had no idea. But if you ask somebody like what they think, like one time I've asked somebody like, what do they think of me when they think of me? Like, what do they think about? Like, how would they guess like my life has been? And somebody told me like I had a silver spoon in my mouth like my whole life. I was like, excuse me? We ain't never even owned no piece of silver. I don't even know where you buy silver. Like, no. But that's how good my family is about doing what you can with what you're given and being like content in your seasons. And so now he's like showing out in all of our lives because, you know, we were faithful even in seasons where we probably could have complained. Wow. That is real, y'all. You can't convince me otherwise. All right. I'm getting full. I got 2 more nachos, enchilada, and a falta. Half a falta. Almost there. I don't ever finish the chips. This don't count. Anyway, so now I'm at a point where I recognize that I'm transitioning into a phase where I'm no longer the one that's just looking up to others, but others are looking up to me. And although that feels like a lot of pressure, sometimes it's also like an honor. So I'm trying to be like super thoughtful and intentional about the moves I make and the way I handle things. Yeah. So there's that news. It's excited to celebrate. I can't believe I've been like not celebrating. I've just been like, oh my God, I did it, but should I tell people? I don't know why I'm not good at that. I want to make a point to be better at celebrating myself. I guess because I'm always scared that it seems selfish. Like when I was younger, I feel like I was pretty selfish, or at least I was told that a few times, and that's always stuck with me. So now in adulthood, like I try really hard not to be selfish. I'm the oldest sister of five girls. 2 of which I grew up with. So like, you don't really have a choice to be selfish your whole life. Like, you're gonna be not selfish at some point with 2 sisters behind you, but I really make a point not to be selfish, and sometimes that feeds into not being like like always talking about myself. I don't know what that word is. Now I'm learning that can be encouraging and motivating for people, and so long as I'm not doing it at the expense of other people, well, I'm not comparing and talking down on other people, it's fine. That has been a hard lesson. To implement, because I get so like nervous, like how is this making people feel? And really it's like, if your intention is not to hurt anybody, then don't matter how it makes people feel. I do not know how to do that. Oh my God, y'all, I'm almost there. I'm gonna move this here. It's not that cute. Where should we go next? I guess I should finish this, huh? Bye-bye, Flauta. I don't think there's ever any cheese in here. I think it's just chicken. Yeah, just chicken. Maybe there's cheese in there. No, I can't tell. If there's cheese, like a white cheese. Anywho, so my parting advice would be, if you have a dream, speak it into existence. I really think that's what helped me, is that I just kept saying it, and like I didn't know how I was gonna do it or when it was gonna happen, although I had a goal. I just kept saying it and speaking it into existence. And every day I journal, and I journal what I am thankful for, but I also journal what I want. And I ask God for it, and I write it down, and I speak it into existence. And whoo, he's been showing out. So I recommend doing that. It may not happen in your time. It may take a little longer. It may happen faster. You never know. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to at the end of the day. And so just being comfortable with that. There'll be so much peace in your heart and in your spirit. Or you can just trust that God knows what you want and he'll get you there if that's where he feels like you need to be. And if he doesn't feel like you need to be there, he'll change what you want. And for anybody who may be watching coming out of college and you don't have a job and you're just feeling like all that money wasn't worth it because your girl got student loans. So in those like 4 months where I didn't have a job, I was like, wait, you kidding me? You mean to tell me I racked up all them student loans just to graduate with no job? What? I'm confused. Just stay at it. Definitely continue to reach out to people and ask for advice and fine tune yourself. Network. Like, they say that all throughout college, and like that's such an intimidating thing to go out and meet people and have a conversation and like basically sell yourself to people sometimes. But like, kid you not, that's what's gonna do it for you, is who you know. And I was so fortunate that that first job I got because I knew somebody who already worked there. One of my really good friends had already worked there. And so she was able to like speak well of me and get me in the door. Of course, I had to do the interview and get the job myself, but at least I had somebody inside that could vouch for how well I could do. And that's what will help you. So definitely get to know people and make a point to put yourself in uncomfortable situations that sometimes yield really beautiful blessings. Networking events, LinkedIn, hell, sometimes on Facebook and Instagram, you can find people who work where you want to work and start a relationship. That'll take you very, very far in this world. Further than your beautiful resume you've been building and rebuilding for months on end. Yeah. Wow. I am full. And I'm running out of sauce. I think I'm gonna call it. Whew, that was so good. I feel like I might need a nap. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video here at the Holmes house. Thank you guys for celebrating this exciting news with me. I'm so stoked and looking forward to all the blessings and learnings that come from this new level of responsibility and exposure. I'm already working for it. Like I'm in there booked and busy at work, but I'm just so grateful. So it feels like, bring it, let's do it. And it's exciting. So I hope this video was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me throw it down. If it made you hungry, go get you some. If you came to just, be inspired and motivated, I hope I did that as well. And before you go, don't forget to like this video down below if you want to be promoted in your career. Also, to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I mean, duh. And drop down in the comments what you guys want to see me eat next. I'm excited to keep doing these, and I hope that you enjoy them. If you want to see something different, I welcome you to drop that down below as well. So with that said, I will see you guys next time here at the Holmes house. Peace.